Welcome to Make Shit Happen. This is 3 Minute Thursday. Hey guys, welcome to 3 Minute Thursday. And, I was reading a quote from Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton says, "The way I see it, if you want the rainbow, you gotta put up with the rain." Man, that makes all kind of sense, right? I mean, I've heard you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. But I mean, the way she put it, if you want the rainbow, you got to put up with the rain. It's so much nicer to say it. I had like the other day I was talking to this manager and she was like, "Man, it's overwhelming. I'm overwhelmed." And I'm like, "Listen, this is a part of it. You signed up for it. You're a manager. If you're going to be a manager, you're going to get overwhelmed." And, she was complaining about how she's hiring people. And nowadays, because of after the pandemic and the current, climate we are in the hiring field, people are not showing up. In America, a lot of businesses are facing the biggest rate of absenteeism in people, and how a lot of people, they'd rather just stay at home. There's several people who never went back to work because, they were getting more money on unemployment than they were going to get back at work. And it takes a certain kind of person to say, "Man, you know what, I got to go back to work," than just staying at home. And that shows the true color of people, or the real reality of who people are. But there's a lot of people who decided just staying at home. And now, I'll say next week, I think, those unemployment benefits are going to end, and where it's bad for some people, it's in other sense it's good for some people because they need to take their ass back to work. And but listen, so we're going back to Dolly Parton's thing. If you want to see the rainbow, you got to put up with the rain. That means if you want to be a manager, you want to get on the next level, you want to do whatever you want to do. If you want to get to a next level in your life, you got to put up the work. You can't say, "Man, I want a nice house, I want a nice car, I want I want money in my bank account, I want to do all this, but I don't want to go to work." Can't do that. You can't say, "I want to be an NBA player or NFL player. I want to be a world-class athlete," but don't put in the reps, don't put in the practice. If you want to see the rainbow, you gotta put up with the rain. And it comes up with everything. You gotta put up with the hardships. You gotta put up with all the difficulties. There's no pain, no gain, baby. So you gotta put up with the pain. You want a nice body. You want to be slender. You want to look good in the mirror when you see yourself. You gotta be in the gym. You gotta put in the reps. You gotta get on that treadmill. You gotta get on the Stairmaster. Do some weights. Make yourself uncomfortable. Whatever, nothing good comes in life without you putting yourself through discomfort, without you putting yourself through challenge. And that's some of the stuff that I wanted, I want to share on this 3 Minute Thursday. I love this quote. If you want to see the rainbow, you gotta put up with the rain, by Dolly Parton. Guys, that's all I want to say. Hey, listen, if you think someone wanted to hear this or needed to hear this, please share this message, pass it along. I am thank you for listening to Make Shit Happen podcast. We have been doing this. It's this is episode number 59. Episode number 60 is going to be next week on Tuesday. It'll be a good one. We have Christine Handy, who's going to be our guest in episode number 60. And she wrote a novel, Walk Besides Me. Lady went through a lot of challenges. She, I'll let you listen to the podcast, episode number 60 on Tuesday at 10 a.m. I'm on Instagram, Life of Super Sammy Z. I'm on LinkedIn at Sam Zavery. Facebook, Sam Zavery. And please follow me on Instagram, Life of Super Sammy Z. YouTube channel is Life of Super Sammy Z. We're about to launch a new YouTube channel. It's going to be called Make Shit Happen. And the podcast, of course, Make Shit Happen. I is an asterisk instead of an I. Guys, thank you for supporting. Thanks for listening. Hopefully, my goal is to one day inspire 1 million people through my podcast. And it's going to happen eventually. A lot of people ask me how many downloads you're getting. You've been doing it for 6 months. But man, all I got to do is tell you Rome wasn't built in a day. And if you haven't watched my video about Rome wasn't built in a day, you better go watch it. Thank you. Thanks for listening to me. Happy Thursday. Thank you.